fishing. As usual, I would give it a few minutes for people to be able to get here and link my friends. Like, get here. Shut up, me. That guy on my last video is so, or last stream is so right. I still sound like the same nasally shit. Alright, I need to send it. I think that's almost everyone. There we go. Anyways, it's the same thing as usual. We are going to fish, and we're gonna fish good. I even have some cool overlays for my cool stream. I know that this level has a couple of unique fishies, and the fishing spot is right here. Easy and peasy. Alright, I gotta set my resolution so I can actually watch chat. What a boring ass stream if I talk to nothing and nobody. Alright. Move the game screen to the side. Oh, it's borderless. That's weird. Alright, fair enough. I guess I won't be moving it, but I can see the chat, so that's what matters. I was debating on if I even wanted to stream today, but I thought that the joke of continuing Friday fishing was too amusing. An Aegon. It looked like a bunch of dice to me, but fair enough. I had work today, and work was rough. We've been understaffed for quite a while, and I tend to be one-manning positions that are supposed to be for 2 to 3 people, and it's very heavy labor, so it's all quite obnoxious. Creep. Looks like a weird octopus. Oh, right. Let's put on some tunes. Ah, fishing music. A borori. No! It's so fucking over. Oh, I'm a failure. Anyways, back at it. Aw, yeah. Suburban fishing. So I should note, because apparently changing my system clock to be nighttime actually makes websites not be able to pull up. I can't actually see the list of fish that I need to catch. So that's going to be a tad obnoxious. But I think I have a good idea of where I want to go and how to fish. Like, I know this place has 5 fish. And the other two that we haven't caught are rarer, but they don't seem to be too, like, wildly, incredibly hard to catch from the statistics. Eternity Slurper. Nice. Well, scratch that. We need one. Delta Force. That is 99k, and we're done with Idiot Party. Awesome. Take me away, fish gods. Oh. So, next level. Office does not actually... has one fish, but it's extremely rare, and it's extremely hard to catch. So I'm not even gonna fucking bother. Not for a while, though. I want to catch the reasonable ones before we go crazy. Getting to the fishing spot here is gonna be a... Getting to the fishing spot on this level is gonna be a bit of a bitch, so I'm gonna have to put on my hazmat suit to get through the first thing of water. There's one particular place in Archon Grid I want to fish. Because I could use the little slime pit over there, but I think that's boring. I'm just trying to do this with a weird screen size, so excuse me if my accuracy is a bit fucked up. Speaking of, getting the S rank on this level in Hope Eradicate was a goddamn nightmare and a half. It's just so easy to die. And the room with all the awful psychers that pull your screen around. That thing's the bane of my goddamn existence. Anyways, we want to go through here. And there's show. Smooth. Aha. Okay, so that's not the way you approach, so I've got to go through the maze more normally, unfortunately. And completely ruin that. And then die anyways. Right, that's this room. I'm getting my bearing. I could also use... but there'll be no music. I could use the Grappendix to get into the room from the bottom, and that's usually how people get their... what's it called? Hope Devoured? No, that's Dead by Daylight. Whatever, the hard mode. But for fun, I actually want to do a bit of the crap puzzle in here. Yes, there is sliding block puzzles in Cruelty Squad. Why would there not be? Right, I remember this room. It's stuffed with enemies and a grid crab. Oh dear Christ! It's hell in here. I think this is near the end, like the alternative way to get to Abraxas. Oh, here we go. This is the room I want. So let's kill that guy. Kill that guy. It's gonna be a few snipers and a fuckload of dogs. I want to make sure that all the snipers are dead, and then my fishing spot will soon be ready. Oh, I'm actually out. Shit. Well. You might have to listen to the soothing sounds of dogs. Oh wait, I can grab one of their rifles. Oh, Lenny. Is it something like, eesh. Oh right, I have the suit. It doesn't hurt me to fall in the poison swamp water. Welcome to the stream. I'm on, Archon Nexus. Whatever the hell it's called. Lenny, I don't think that's true. Anyways, fuck these things. Hella. Alright. It's time to fish. In this pool. Aw, yeah. Well, you see, otters would kill me. Yep, Archon grid. Slurp. Cubert. It's a cube. Mistake. It looked like a cancer cell. I believe that there is an incredibly rare fish in this level, but again, because of the time, me changing my time to be night for more fish, I'm not going to be able to check the chances and what fish I'll miss. Next time I do this, I'll have to preload the web page with the chances and stuff to be able to look back and forth. Well, yeah, I've played The Binding of Isaac. That's what a cancer cell looks like, right? Cancer fish. Yeah, no, I'm trying to catch everything in the game. But yeah, the sunfish in Success, I'll have to catch at some point. And we'll look at you, Mr. Know-It-All. We've got a bunch of the secret levels to do and some of the really rare fish like the Hydra still to cross off, but as of now, yeah, I wanted to pull up the wiki, but I can't because I set my time different, and apparently there's a security thing going on where you can't access web pages when your time is fucked up, which is very annoying. So I can't look. Once we've gotten what we want, or at least enough attempts here, we get to start fishing on some of the secret levels, which have a bigger supply of just very, very unique fish. I like how in Archon Grid of all things, you just find a regular fish. Like, they don't show up in Idiot Party, but they do show up in fucking Archon Grid. This actual travesty of a level. I've always done this level in the messed up route where you just kind of snake around through the breakable floors and get to the room with the psychos, but or psychers? I forgot what the enemy's called. But very recently I actually decided, hey, oh, there's a sunfish. There's just a sunfish here, don't worry about it. Q-Bird. Fortunately, we killed all of those seals, as you called them, so they won't be biting into the sunfish's head. Actual flabby saltine cracker. Has anyone seen that copy pasta where it's just like a marine biologist ranting about how a sunfish is just an... I call them otters. I'm sorry. I'm misrepresenting you. Has anyone seen the copy pasta of the marine biologist just raving about sunfish and how they're just the worst animal ever? I heard that it's... Yeah, that's what I heard too, is that it's not actually correct, but God, is it funny. I might... It's like inspirational about shitty different animals. It was, I at least found it as like a Tumblr post way back in the day. But I remember feeling sick from laughing reading about this awful fish. It is! It's also very cruelty-core. And that a seal thought there would be a wonderful snack in that one famous image, where it just takes a chunk out of the sunfish, and the sunfish is just like, oh. God, yeah, Revenge of the Sun... I was actually, when I was describing this game to a friend, I said that this game is like Hitman meets Revenge of the Sunfish. Revenge of the Sunfish, of course, in aesthetics and being incomprehensible. Unfortunately, I think I heard that the creator of Revenge of the Sunfish passed away. I think I was checking around and heard that. Koala. Yeah, I heard that koalas are just... because they eat leaves, they don't have any energy to do anything. You'd have to Google it. I couldn't give you more details, but... it might have also been another developer, but I think it was him. At which point, rest in peace. Their brains are smooth. Well, at least we have something in common. Oh, that was success. Oh, that's a fast one. Yeah, when you think of the mechanics of, natural selection and all of that jazz, it's like, why did this evolve to survive? How did it survive? I'll wait for a second success to show up, since it seems to be very rare, before we move on to the secret levels. And then we can start wasting 3,000 years trying to get the really rare fish. So I just want to bang out all of the common ones first, before we start death grinding. Actually, I think I missed a fish at... I mean, I guess I can go to office. I don't think I picked up the brainy. Sunfish turn out to have a very nice niche and are very capable in what they do. Koalas just eat trash until it kills them. That's incredible. Wonderful animal. Did you find out what a sunfish, like actually is supposed to do? Like, what's its niche in that eco... Fucking Christ. Okay, I will actually stop by office real quick to grab the brainy. I think you could grab it in Idiot Party, but I forgot about it. But yeah, office just has a bunch of crap generic fish. One sec. Checking my messages. It is basically nothing. Yeah, go for it. This is the perfect stream to be talking about fish. Oh, hey, Archon Grid. Archon music. The Gorbino's Quest of Life. Anyways, this level's rare fish is just a whole ass DOS computer. And you might well, there's the brainy. And you might think, oh, a computer you're fishing up? That should be very easy to catch, right? Nope. Huh. Maybe I was thinking of a different developer to some other obscure game. Oh, that was the DOS fish. Did you see how fast that thing just vanished? It's like one of the hardest fish to get. Actual freak shit. But for now, let's head to Dark World to do some fishing. For this one, I'm gonna want... I don't think we're gonna be able to see very well, because, we'd have to give up our rain hat for the night vision goggles, so... I'll take Stealth Suit, Funk Grunters... And you know what? We don't need to kill anything this level, I'll just bring a flashlight. I like how in Hope Eradicate, it's just blood red. You can't even see the eye in the sky anymore, it's just death. I feel like I'm about to collect someone's pages. Okay, maybe I should bring a gun so I can get to the fishing spot. Oh no, wait, it's a drop. You can't fish inside of the house itself, so... Yeah, I don't actually have to go in that house. I can just, drop off... Oh! Actually, I know what I need. There'll be a zombie harassing me, so I should bring... I should have it. Oh, well, shit. I didn't grab, the DNA scrambler. Alright, you're gonna see a real quick... Well, you see... we're freak shit. So, real quick, we're just gonna bring the Parasonic... Security... Honestly, this is good enough. And what we want to grab is the, DNA scrambler, and be able to survive through the level to bring it out. These are worthy sacrifices for the fish. Actually, now that I think about it, I can probably just kick the, I could probably just kick the zombie into the water, since I'll be standing on a bridge, but... Hey, it's fun to play Cruelty Squad. I'll just do a level casually. There's one. There's one in these back rooms. His head didn't pop, so we don't have to deal with a flesh rat yet. That's the second target. Alright, that's the golem. Don't go through there. Swap out to just the SMG. Works fine. Still kills. Damn it. Let me... yeah, let's just kick them into the... who cares? We'll just give them a real quick doink into the water. I'll grab the DNA Scrambler next time, because at some point I do need to unlock not Archon Grid, the rest of Cruelty Squad HQ, and then Trauma Loop. For the fish! What, beating the game? Ending the universe? Nah, I just want the fish, mate. Also, Chaos Mode might be fun for a stream or two. So I'm just thinking... Put on the soup because we're that cool. And then back to the Dark World. We'll have to deal with a zombie, but that shouldn't be a huge issue. I think the only... Alright, now sprint past that sniper nest. Drop down onto this bridge. This is true. That is, Citizen Lenny. They are zombie. Yeah. I think you can just stand on this ledge here. Ah, toilet music. Oh, I like this music. A dark fish. A glarm. The chat's disconnected, so let me check if I'm dropping frames. No. Well, God knows what that's about. Unable to connect to chat. Please try again later. Okay, 1 second. Let me reset this. Oh, right. I can't, because if I change my computer time, it kicks me out. So let me just reset my computer's time so that I can re-access my YouTube studio and read the comments, because there is no reason to be doing a stream if that's broken. Does that fix it? Yep. There we go. It's pulling up. Yeah, I mean, this is a shit stream. What do you expect? It's Cruelty Squad fishing. A friend in my DMs is now claiming I played Cruelty Squad recently because of Grapefruit. Little do they know, I've been playing this game for like 2 years. Actually, it's kind of funny. When I started playing this game, it was very soon after, like maybe like a week or two after the Pyrocynical video dropped. And I was like, oh hey, I get to watch a big video about the game I just played. It's a good video. Darkfish. I will say, however, Grapefruit is a very good streamer. There is no hate for them. However, I didn't even know he played Cruelty Squad. One sec. Actually, since my time is fixed, I can go check the fishing wiki. Yay! Let's see what we missed. Idiot Party, Aegon Creep, Eternity Slurper, Delta Force. We got all of those. Archon Grid, Slurper Fish, Dead Fish, Cubert, Mistake, Sunfish, Success. We didn't get Success, but... Dark Sucker, Dark Fish, Glarm, Dark Slurper. I think we still need a Dark Slurper. Wow. It's wheel forever. And last time we caught 2 wheels, it keeps happening. Dark Sucker? Oh, Dark Slurper. That's the one we're looking for right now. Sorry, the names threw me off. Sorry that you can't see anything, but it is the Dark World. Dark World is dark. I think there's some manholes in the mansion. I'm not sure if they're wide enough for you to fish in, but they'd certainly be better for visibility. Darkfish. In fact, let's try it. I don't believe the enemies are too intense this way anyways, so why not? Right, there's a zombie, so... Jesus Christ. We've gotta kick you out of here. Alright, that's progress. By the way, you might be wondering why I'm crouching. It's because zombies cannot attack you when you're crouching. Sorry, Lenny, I need you out of my fishing spot. Goodbye. Alright, let's see if this... One sec. There you go. Let's see if this works. Yeah! Yeah! Optimized fishing. It doesn't get better than this. One sec. There you go. I hope people enjoy the new graphics to my stream. I worked very hard. I got home from work, shoved a pizza down my throat, made a coffee, made these cool, very good graphics, and now I'm fishing. The Dark Slurper is a glam. Shoved a penis down my throat. I didn't say that. I said a pizza. What do you mean a penis? You can make that YouTube poop later. No, that is not what I said. You are lying. You are making stuff up as a lie. This did not happen. It's a lost art. Yeah, it would probably burst into flames. Hell, Vegas can crash my computer, and it's way too good for just about anything. Besides Unity 5 games. I'm still slightly pissed that, Stalker 2 still runs bad on this computer. Even though, by all means, I should have an overkill rig for it. I'm also afraid that Pathologic 3 is gonna run like shit, because it ran terribly on my computer back when Pathologic 2 came out, and I'm scared that it's gonna play badly on this new computer. Because I also think it's Unity 5. And apparently, nobody knows how to make Unity 5 not horrible. Haven't seen this Dark Slurper in a while. Come on. Oh, I like this song. By the by, I have been exhausted recently. For whatever reason, I can't sleep for more than like 3 hours. And, I get drowsy very, very fast, and I'm... Damn it. Of course I'm talking about sleepy and then I miss it. I've just had this very chronic fatigue and it's been making it hard to make things, which is obnoxious, but I think it's just a seasonal change. If not, maybe I could get labs from my psych and see if there's some vitamin I'm missing which will cure everything wrong with me. Oh, what do those do for you? Oh, that's good. Maybe I should bring those up, because I tend to have a lot of sleep issues. A little bit of it is just genetic. In fact, our genetics are fucking weird. We have a lot of depression and sleeping issues in our blood, but fortunately nothing like diabetes or anything. We're not really prone to diseases, as much as our brains are a little fried. This might also be just one of those days where, because I'm tired from work, my reaction speed might be a little bit crappier. So it might just be enough that I can't catch this fish. Although I caught a 0.3 fish earlier. So, it's not entirely impossible, it's just... I'm tired. Glarm. Okay, whatever. We'll return to this. We'll glarm you up later. Okay, next one. Alpine Hospitality. These are common, easy to catch fish, so this is gonna be quite a painless one. I also believe that getting there is going to be quite easy. Not that one. Sir, can you get out of there? Ah, fishing in a bathtub. Ice fish? And ice cubert. Okay, we did it. That was easy. Okay, on to Miner's Miracles. There are a lot of fish. Christ. And there are a lot of hard fish too, so this one's gonna be good. Let's see if there's any way to get close to that lake. Well, nah, it doesn't seem like there's anything over here. Okay, then I think we'll have to get into the intestines of this area to do our fishing. I'll just warn everyone that this level gets a little tad bit gross. But if you clicked on Cruelty Squad, you're probably okay with that. And if you watch my content, you're probably still okay with that. Ooh. What suit am I wearing again? Oh, right. Yeah, the extravagant suit. Just a little tad bit, a little eeny tiny bit gross. I mean, this is just a whole ass, like, fucking flesh level. Sorry for the spoilers! Although I am, literally as we speak, using an item that allows me to rocket, like, shit and piss out of my feet to make me double jump. Like, you know, Cruelty Squad. Let's take the short way. This is how I did my S-rank runs here. Just kick all the way down to the bottom. Anyways, welcome to Flesh Hell. There's a flesh rat in here. There you are. Alright. Let's see where we can find some pus water. Not through there, that's the cavern. With the, unique golem. Come on. There's gonna be a flesh rat down here. Oh shit. I'm alive. You. Oh. Flesh rat. You know, I could not be using the suit that makes you die instantly, but come on, I'm fishing. I gotta look fancy for the occasion. Oh, this is so much better. Hell yeah. Fucking psyker. Up. Wait. Get rid of him. And guys. Huh? Who? Is there a guy shooting at me in there? Well, we found our fishing route. I don't know. Freaky fall damage? The flesh rat that I didn't know was there? I don't know. Well, let's, fish. Wait. Unfortunate about the constant zombie growling, but hey. Beggars can't be choosers. Blossom? That was a thing. Was that just a whole ass guy? A Cathoner? Yeah, no problem. One second, let me move over here and see if that makes things... Yeah, the zombie's a little less loud, so... The thing looks like one of those bad, like, 3D models of a, bad 3D models of an emoji. Also, I hope nobody gets nauseous over the weird, evil, pulsating flesh texture. This is just the best fishing spot. Fishermen have to deal with weird flesh textures all the time. Yeah, and where did you see it, Lenny? Cool! I am so happy about this information. That's a pond man. That's just a whole ass guy. So I was just checking the fish we can get. In fact, I need to set my computer time back to night so we can catch one of the fish here. Set time automatically. Nope. It is actually earlier in the day, but also like 1 AM. Sync that up. And that's reality. It is, it's actually 1 AM. Let's see if that causes the new fish to appear, or if I need to restart the level for him. Another pond man? 2 pond... I got a head. It's gonna be very interesting to go into the, stock market and read about these new fish. Because we have a head, a dude, and Cthulhu. And Ice Cubert. Almost looks like a Moai statue. So there's a few of those really expensive fish. One of them is called an Engine of Chaos, which sounds very cool. Also, with that distant talking, I wonder if that's... I've never noticed that. I wonder if that's, base ambience for being down here, or if that's one of the... or if that's like a bouncy castle. Because I know the secret bouncy castle in, Androgen Assault makes constant, sound of, people talking. Actually reminds me of, the Mandela catalog. The alternate that just speaks in like a big crowd. It's a neat effect. Just fishing up heads. We're missing Engine of Chaos and helipods. How bad is... Okay, Engine of Chaos shouldn't be too hard. It is a 10% chance with a decent speed. I don't know, I kinda lost track of it. Yeah, same here. So I'm not really sure what's new with it, or what's going on. I assume it's still probably pretty good. It just kind of lost my interest. Yeah, but you can't blame something for being good enough that other people wanted to copy it. Like, it might be predictable now, but when something is the beginning of said trope, it's like... Oh, there's an Engine of Chaos. Okay. A few questions. Don't even know where this is in Cruelty Squad? On YouTube? Do you know what stream you're on? Another Engine of Chaos. Yeah, I agree. The issue with those for me, who kind of just has a kind of flat brain and bad memory, I don't follow stories very incredibly. It usually takes me... if I want to follow a story, I need to observe it slowly. Oh, this is Minor Miracles. This is within the Gut Caves. This is like directly underneath the target. Or the first target in Hope Eradicated. Anyways, now that we have the engine, there's one fish we need, and to get it, I think I need to exit to the menu and oh, it just crashed. Anyways, let's pull that back up. Well, actually, that would be oh. My time set itself back to 8:36 p.m. That's not right. It's actually a.m. 1. Let me change that. And now it is a.m. again. Now let's go back into Minor Miracles and we'll try and catch ourselves a helipod. Oh yeah, if you're still here, you can see where I got to that fishing spot. Oh right, it reset my stuff. 1 second. Fishing hat. Suit. Very important. Music player. Triple jump. Fishing rod and the nailer. Yeah, analog. It's one of the reasons why not really interested too much in analog horror, is that it's just too obscure for me to follow, and if I can't get invested in a story, I'm not usually interested in stuff like that. I really need to enjoy a story, and it's hard when you have all the illnesses that make you not a story enjoyer. But hey, I try. Yeah, you're so right about that. It's just kind of a pain in the dick to keep up with. I don't actually think I went down here. Where did I go? Oh, it was the hole next to the target. I was a room before the drop down to our fishing spot. Well, hey, if you can't understand, at least we can watch Wendigoon and talk about it, so we can be like, wow, that would have been a great story if I comprehended any of that when I watched it. Yeah. And because it's Rusty-like to so many games, a lot of details get dropped in my brain because I have brain fog. And then you ask me, do you remember this character? I'm like, yeah, I've seen that character design. I don't remember their name or what they did, but I definitely saw that art graphic once. Where's the fish? You gotta wait for the fish. We're getting to the fishing spot. The art games? Oh. I don't think I have enough ammo to deal with this guy. Yeah, sure, give me the shit pistol. And there he goes. It's time for fishing! Engine of Chaos. We are looking for the helipod, and then this level is and there's the helipod. And goodbye, minor miracles. Next up is Neuron Activator. Which has one fish that we want. Just one. Yeah, I feel ya. I mean, it depends on who you are. Oh shit, it's this guy! Yes, you should be. Where are you? Also, that guy is a very rare spawn that can perma-die. I got my ass wiped by him, and then he doesn't spawn again. thank you. Oh, and there's the transfer. Alright, neuron activator's done. To which we go to house, which has Helipod, Fuzzoid, Success. Of course it has that fish. Why would it not? 1 second. And after that, we have caught all of the normal fish in levels that aren't Trauma Loop, and Trauma Loop's kind of a mess to get to. Especially in a stream that advertises itself as fishing. Anyways, let's fish with our good ol' Archons, or their headless remains. Rad spin. I think that was success. We failed. Jesus. Of course, we get balls fish. Great. Thanks. My home has a balls fish. Damn. Is that the same fish from Archon Grid? Wow, okay, these are hard to hook. Christ! Of course we get balls fish. Fuck off. And a helipod. Taking a while. Takes 3 years and then it's gonna be a success that appears for like 2 frames. Or a helipod. Fuck my life. The other one we want is the Fuzzoid. Yeah, Fuzzoid success. Funnily enough, Helipod is actually harder than the Fuzzoid, but success is significantly harder than both of them. Thank you, Cream. I missed a balls fish. It's so over. I'm washed. I'll never be a good fisherman. So yeah, this is gonna be nightmare fishing for the jump scare fish. Are you called Lindar now, just and Angular now? I get where you're coming from. Fishing for the moon. Or a sunfish. Or a success. I'm fishing for success. Also, my views just spiked up for no reason. Welcome to the stream. I don't know why you're here, but thank you. We're just looking at poopy sewer water for like 3 hours. We were actually talking about Revenge of the Sunfish earlier. I brought up that I thought the developer passed away, but it must have been a completely different game. Or game series. Of course it throws in a balls fish just to laugh at you. I probably just heard it from, like, Reddit threads or some crap when I was, looking him and Revenge of the Sunfish up, like, a few weeks ago. He still posts? It must have been some other developer, then. Unless it's just a misconception. Some people think he's dead when he's, like, still around. I have no success. I have no Fuzzoid either. This is the Gorbino's quest of life. Fair enough. I guess I got tricked. Well, there's the Fuzzoid. So now I just need to get success. Which will require us to be successful. I believe it's about as rare as the DOS, so... good luck to me. Femoid Fuzzoid. Femoid. Femoid detected. If you're wondering what the hell I just said, I am too. Or I do too. I might have a mental Illinois. Oh, that was close. Well, according to the wiki, the balls fish is rarer than the success, so at least in terms of being showing up. However, the balls fish is way easier to actually hook in. Oh, that's weird. I had my time set to nighttime, but my PC just reset my time back to the actual IRL time. That's fucked up. I wanted to catch nightfish. think I remember from the Pyrocynical video that some of the hardest fish in this game are like faster than probable like reaction times or some shit like that. Which is to say, crazy hard. Yeah, really. I also know there's a strat where you can wait until the shitty little green face on the bottom left stops spinning to reel in, but I feel like that's a bit boring and defeats the point, or defeats the point of the challenge of the fishing. Plus it'd be boring and my hand would probably hurt. There's another fuzzoid. And that's a balls fish. Who has a 0.5% chance of spawning, by the way. As opposed to success's 2%. I almost wonder if the wiki might be a little wrong. Or my luck or lack thereof is just particularly weird. Take a long ass time to bite though. And I am wearing the fishing hat, so this is as easy as it's ever gonna get. That one didn't even show up. Sounds low weather. It's looking awfully... Well, there's a face in the sky. I got a balls fish. Would the lake go dry? That was a fuzzoid. I just need success. Advanced fishing strat. Looking at it backwards while the textures... Why are the textures moving at me? Or am I moving? Oh yeah, if I look this way, I'm slowly sliding up the hill. Why does it do that? Ugh. Anyways, here's the fishing strat. Wait for it to stop moving. It's all in the timing. And waiting for the a fish to activate it like the very minimum time. We call that one a success. I'm being pulled backwards again. Something really wants me. I'm just that successful, baby. CEO mindset. Now let's see the fishies we have gotten so far. brainy, too intelligent for its own good. It despises living in fish society. Let's look around. Don't have the Hydra. Come on, that's disgusting. Who would want that? Here we go. Aegon, the Sleeper. Looks like the Wither from Minecraft. Bororian. I'm guessing this is an element joke on, like, boron, or whatever the hell it's called. A primordial being. Crep. It won't leave you alone. It also looks like a spider made of fingers. Or strangest danger art. Delta Force, a celestial aggressor. This is that enemy from Mario and Luigi Bowser's Inside Story. The one where you have to jump on their little colored nodes. It's that guy. He's here. Eternity Slurper, a primitive subterranean form of the Slurper. Mistake. Sometimes things just go wrong. Success. Now that's what I'm talking about. Sunfish, went extinct in the 20th century. Cuboid, some kind of speculative biology leaking from Redacted's head. Glurm, thrives in complete darkness. Darkfish, this fish is a malignant narcissist. Don't know what that is. Darksucker, darkness makes suckers slow and dull. Icefish, a fish perfectly adapted to sub-zero temperatures, literally in an ice cube. Ice Cuber! Its body temperature is almost 0 Kelvin. Blossom, fills your mind with happy thoughts. Chthonor, a Transnistrian cave dweller, herbivore. Head, someone's head infected with an extraterrestrial parasite. Pond Man. Yeah, I'm missing Dark Slurper. They were a bitch to get earlier. Reminds you of a friend long gone. So this is Seaman. We caught Seaman. Cool. Helipod. As it spends the days flying around eating small insects, it's usually only caught at night. Engine of Chaos. Whirs and gyrates with terrifying force as you try to make sense of your life. Deadfish, animated by regret. Trancer, mutated by malignant sound waves and research chemicals. He also has the Cruelty Squad character's little glasses, which is very cute. Fuzzoid, exists in boundaries, limits, edges, primitive killer. And then Ballsfish, by popular demand, as seen on television. Well, with one of our really obscenely hard fish down, I guess we should catch one that would be slightly easier and yet still relatively difficult. So let's head back to Dark World. I just have to scroll back up. At Dark Slurper, DSLR 0.3 speed at a 3% chance. Doesn't seem to need any special conditions, so let's bang that one out. Alright, we'll have to deal with the zombie again. Sorry, Lenny. Damn it. Nailer, my beloved. Now, kicking this guy through the door is going to be a bit of a pain in the dick. But, we'll get it. There we go. Come on. Get over here. Get down. There we go. Fucking creature dealt with. Which means we just get to fish. Which means I'm gonna actually try doing more of the fast strat to try and catch these real... not fast, but predictably. Darksucker. See, it works. Like, damn, this is a really good strat. What the hell? Again, a bit tedious, because this wasn't already, but it gets results. Fucking Christ. I've been sleeping on this strat, clearly. I think this is how we're gonna clear all the rest of the really hard fish. Because, my reaction time otherwise is complete ass. Like just about everything else to do with my body, to be fair. I wonder if by doing this series I'll have funded my way into Trauma Loop, basically. I can't imagine that, after all of these obscenely high-value fish that, the transactional rifle couldn't, kill the CEO at this point. For anyone who doesn't know, the transactional rifle does more damage depending on your value in the stock market. And since fish are sold as stocks, this is actually a way to make shooting a gun stronger. Alright, let's bang out the tunes. Hell music. But there's Dark Slurper. Now, what's a rare fish that we should go for? I remember in... let me check. Cruelty Squad headquarters, has the civilian we should probably grab. I don't know if that spawns anywhere else. So... we'll real quick grab these. Here it is. And there's the civilian. Alright. Then the next rare fish. Checking out the wiki. We do have Small Man, so we don't need to go to Paradise. Sin Space has the Hydra, which requires Night and Cursed, which means I have to adjust my date and time again to be AM at 1, and I want my computer to stay in the AM this time. Please. Sin Space, and we'll do the same as last time, and fish at the back fountain. Not because it's an actually good strat, but because it's funny. Scary Skull Pyramid. Yeah. Oh well. Since these enemies... since there's a golem here... I'll go ahead and switch to the AGM4. It is accurate enough to hit what I need, and can deal with the golems. And the speed debuff isn't too bad since we can just strafe with the triple jump. I got sniped anyways. Let me swap too. I know, fancy suit, haha, I'm swapping to the stealth suit so we're not getting sniped at. Back at it. Oh yeah, this is a way we can do it. There you go. And there's a couple of threats over there I want to take out. And there you go. Toss that shit away because rod is all we need. Aw, yeah. So we are hunting the Hydra. That's a Giga Flounder. It's like a flounder, but Giga. A Carabino. By the way, when looking up Cruelty Squad fishes, apparently the Carabino is actually a design from somebody, and they like won a contest, so their fish got put in the game, and it's the Carabino. And the chat disconnected for some ungodly reason. Unable to chat. Please try again later. Okay, I refreshed the page. Da-da-da. And there. And I refreshed the page. Yeah. I got one-shotted. That's just how it works. Dumb suit. So how was everyone's night? My feet hurt. Warehouse jobs are hell. Oh. Alright. I'm forgetting to put on the tunes. Yeah. Yeah, you can use any kind of armor-piercing weapon. For necromechs, I prefer to use the rocket launcher, but an AGM4 will deal with them perfectly fine. As long as you have enough range, of course. Like, in Mall Madness, you have plenty of range to use an AGM4 on them from far away, and they'll just melt under some sustained fire. But rocket launcher's best way to do it. If you gib them, they also can drop the nuclear stomach, if you want to collect those. One of each organ. Currently the only one organ I'm missing are the... I believe it's the... Haha, gotcha. Yeah, there's plenty of rocket launchers you can find, so... you'll be prepared for them. Speaking of rocket launcher and Mall Madness, you can just shoot a rocket at his, at the politician's little booth he sits in, and usually the splash will just kill him anyways. And you can use the rocket launcher to, also escape if you get caught in the shutters. Or if you, if the shutters close before you're able to escape. There's that back room with the cracked wall. Rocket launcher also helpfully deals with the flesh rats in the vents, since it has all the splash without needing to expose yourself. by the way, fun fact about the thumbnail for this stream. I actually had to go into the game and... Yeah, that's what I mean by rocket launcher. The SSAAD. Did I say... No, I said AGMG4 for the Necromechs, right. You could also snipe them from all the way at the top. There's that window that you can find in the upper courtyard that takes you to these weird back crypt, which leads to a sniping spot. That's another good way to deal with it, although that feels more like a strat you do on Hope Eradicated, since there's a target back there. So you might as well do them both in that one fell swoop. And the Hydra's really shy. Like, the strategy doesn't feel like it was nearly as effective as it was in House and Dark World. Not because it doesn't work, it's just luck. But it's kind of funny how fast, like, a Success and the Dark Slurper just climbed into my arms. And here I'm like, where Hydra? I want Minecraft Wither Fish. Speaking of earlier, when the friend thought that I was inspired by Grapefruit, I actually think I might, if he has them upload, I think I might watch the VODs of them playing Cruelty Squad after this. Because I think they're funny, and I like this game. I like watching people I like playing the games I like. This is not promoted. It is promoted by fishing, though. Giga Flounder. These are the strategies that big fish don't want you to know. You know what? Let me check. Okay, no. I've been catching Giga Flounders, and those are night fish, even though my time on my PC reset, so I should still be able to catch the Hydra. It's cursed, and it's night. Both of which I am. So it's just a matter of luck. In fact, it's also strange that we haven't gotten the moonfish either. We already caught one of those, but they aren't extremely, extremely rare. By the way, if anyone hears rubbery squeaky noises, that is in fact my chair. It is old. But it's better than the previous one I was sitting on, which is literally just completely broken. Like, it has a gigantic, like, slant. It was very uncomfortable. And while this one is old, it is functioning. It is in one piece. That makes it good enough as a chair. Some freaks are messaging me on Discord. Blerpo. When there's no more water in hell, the fish shall swim up to the earth. Ancient, postmodern, post-ancient hive mind spaghetti reference quote. 2191. Are you okay, Heather? Anyways, I think, maybe, possibly, Cruelty Squad does not recognize my PC as being in the night, so I have to go to level select, set my date and time all the way back to 1 a.m. There we go, it is totally 1 a.m. I said it's 1 a.m. It still says 9:27. Windows is epic. Really functioning and epic and cool. And now it won't let me accept the changes. Yep! I love Windows! Yep! Change. There, it is now 1 a.m. Me fishing or Aphex Twin? Well, which one's it gonna be? Oh, there's the Hydra. So I believe the game will now register us as being in the night. So we can catch our rare fish. I may have wasted a bunch of time. There's the moonfish. Yeah, I think, I was playing this level and it was considered daytime because I died. Got beaten to death by a fucking golem. And then sniped. Yo, Heather, you ever catch anything rare in this game? If there isn't fishing in Psycho Patrol, I'm not playing it. Even though it's like $40. Which is a lot for early access. Fair enough. Also, my computer automatically set itself back to 9, and I'm starting to notice there's no Nightfish. I think it actually is reactive to what my PC is currently set to, and not just when the level starts. Which actually is gonna make catching this Hydra a bitch, because my computer really does not like staying. It's just like, wait a second, it's not that time, let me fix that for you, buddy. Yeah, there's no Giga Flounders or anything. Now I go back, I fiddle with it. It is not that time, I swear, computer. It is actually 1 AM. I swear to you that it is 1 AM. Why would I lie to you? What could I possibly get from lying to you? There. Yeah. And because there's no competitors which are as widely made for as we're all just kind of stuck using Windows, even though we all hate Windows and hate every fucking update it does. And when it forces you to get their next epic product, which is more unstable and pointless. Man, that sucks. And yet I don't doubt it whatsoever. And you couldn't get like the files out? Like you couldn't like get some tech to flush them out or something? Was it just bricked? That's crazy. We love Windows. Windows so cool. Yeah, I wonder how bloated my PC is with all of the extra files, honestly. Yeah, that must have been agonizing, huh? I would curl up into a ball and cry. And because they're installing AI into making their shit fucking updates, you know we're gonna get a bunch of really cool stuff. I might actually. But the AI updates will install very good things into our computers, I'm sure. The beep boops know what they're doing. They say is they brick you if you have the wrong fucking GPU or some shit. I believe so. This could be like me mixing up details with other things I've heard. But I remember people talking about their Windows PCs like eating shit after an update and hearing back that it was like something to do with a specific like GPU that it just would refuse to work with because it was developed with AI. But again, I didn't do too much research. I tend not to look too deep into things that make me mad. If I can help it. Sometimes I can't help it. I mean, hey, if you have the mental fortitude for it, it's just these past few years I've noticed I was like, I don't think I actually have the fortitude to deal with all this anymore. Well, I mean, yeah, you kind of have to be in the Lisa community. I've also gotten to the point that whenever I get a weird comment that's like obsessing over previous events, I just like on the apology video I have up, I just said in it to a comment like, yeah, no, it's a rite of passage to have done something incredibly fucked up in the Lisa community. That's how you know you're a part of it. Someday you'll make your glorious return. Not because you want to, but because you'll be forced to. Welcome back, Cream. Oh, how are they? We're still trying to catch the Hydra. Oh, awesome. I'm glad. Also, continuing on the comment about the comment on the apology video, like, it's not to say that what happened was a laughing matter, but at the exact same time, like, it's been so long, and when people obsess over it for just so long, there's nothing you can really do but just be like, you did your part, like, there's nothing really more that can be done with it. Besides just laugh and move along. And that's what I choose to do. And if it turns out that that's like extremely inappropriate or something, I do not have the social I do not have the social capital to be very aware of that. Even when I remark on it, it's more just like a speculation rather than something I actually know people would think. Speculation of a potential reaction that may or may not ever happen. It's the kind of dice you have to roll when you're someone like me. Oh, social disorders. They're hell on earth. Yeah, I hear you, Heather. Definitely shows that you've been very inspired by those days, but Lisa is gone forever. Aye, that's what I believe. Oh, there's the Hydra! We got our three-headed freak. Fuck this guy. Oh right, I don't have the suit. I didn't know... I was wondering why it didn't just instantly kill me. Really, if there's anything, it's so much rarer for someone to truly look at themselves and try to be a better person. I will say that I understand people's hesitancy, because let's be real, it is so often where people just kind of take it, give a shit apology, and then run off. Like, I very much understand where the skepticism comes from. It's just... there's a point where, when you believe nobody, you start to become wrong simply because you've lumped all of humanity into one simple pattern. Everybody has to act this way, and people have stopped being people. They become numbers in one's head, where every time someone says one specific thing, you can attribute one specific belief onto them. Actually, this loadout will be fine. Can't tell the difference in autistic and trauma traits because we live in a society that doesn't traumatize the autistic. I can't say I entirely agree with that, but... or maybe that's because all autistic people are traumatized. It just comes with living in society, baby. Oh. That's hell. Blimey. That being said, I've forgiven thousands, LMAO. I've forgiven so many people through so many conflicts. Like, I think I can afford to forgive myself. And whether or not someone says that that's egoism or unearned, well, would I really be able to make that kind of judgment on myself anyways? It's at a level of relativity where I almost wonder if it's not even worth thinking about. It's just like, it is what it is. Can't really, stay on the past forever, because really, if you stay in the past, you never grow up. You don't become a better person, you don't become developed, you simply choose to almost wallow in your previous faults and just be like, I am this aspect of me will never change because I refuse to even think about I refuse to even think about a reality where that's not the case. Maybe I should have brought the rocket launcher for this level, but here we are. I ain't doing so hot. Who knew that a machine gun like this could be used as a marksman's weapon? Here we go. That's the fishing spot, baby. Just check this real quick. Cool. Alright. For the Hexasaur, it only needs to be raining. The other ones, I believe I all have? Yeah, I think I have them all. Yeah! This level has a huge amount of fish in it. And I only need one type. And my PC reset its time, but I don't actually need to reset it since the Octosaur appears despite any other conditions. Or, well, it appears during the rain, but I got the funny hat, which makes it rain, so it's raining. Bubblefish. Ominous music. Heather, the plan is that I'm going to I'm going to empty the seas and turn it sheerly into cryptocurrency. I will turn the flesh into digital. It's gonna be epic. I just got a frag grenade. Listen, I need Slurp Coin right the fuck now. My family's starving. Yeah, all hope eradicated water. Looks like it came right out of the worst sewer. Probably smells like... probably smells like the average street in Atlanta. Yeah, for real. That's hell water. It's as bad as it gets. I think once we catch the Octosaur, I'll call that for the fishing stream. But before or after we catch it, we'll do a dive through all the descriptions of the new fish we got. That's a grab shark. I got excited for a second. Yo, Heather, would you like me to go through all of the fish names, even the ones we went over last stream? Just so, since you haven't done much fishing, I'm sure there's a lot of jokes in there you haven't seen. Unless you check the wiki just to look at them, at which point, fair enough. What the... Oh, I'm looking for the Hexasaur, sorry. Octosaurs are common, Hexasaur is what we want. Like that. That's the Hexasaur. Okay. So, let me look through... Did we ever catch a Lucksucker? Let's see what its abbreviation is. Just luck. What are we missing? We're missing... whatever flesh is. We're missing DOS. And soul. 1 second. Okay, that one's easy. That is because I am doing, an exploit. Where, I pull up the fishing rod, the instant that the first catch can be done. But let's go catch the flesh fish real quick. I thought it would be more generic, so I thought I already caught it, but no. I just have to fish in here, and we should be able to catch the flesh fish real easy. There we go, flesh rat. Alright, and with that, we are missing... 2 fish. We're almost done. Now. I asked earlier, Heather, do you want me to read through all of the fish's descriptions? I read through, the ones we got in the first stream during the first stream, but I can go over them all for you. And anyone else that missed it. If you wanna hear the dumb fishing jokes. Regardless, flesh rat. Hey, that's a flesh rat. Disgusting. A civilian. These are all over the place. Not worth much. Brainy. Too intelligent for its own good. It despises living in fish society. Pool sucker. Lives on pool gunk. Brimstone. Yeah. The grass was pulling me in? Oh, right, yeah, during, House, right. Gets its beautiful color from a coating of sulfur. Drimp, a sought-after, beautiful, decorative fish. Gloomoid, consumes sin. Small man, tricky to catch, considered a delicacy but contains carcinogens. Big man, it's a big man. Fish, the platonic ideal of a fish. Night freak, emerges from the depths at night. The reflection you see in its eyes is not you. Zooper, Zoopers follow container ships and make strange noises. Carabino, a deranged combatant beyond help. It also looks like a Swedish fish. Moonfish, a beautiful fish known for its use in chemical weapons. Eel, snake-like slippery fish that loves the rain. Flounder, deformed by sin, a cowardly fish. Gigaflounder, deformed by power, a wrathful fish. Blurpo. Blurpo was the smelliest saltwater fish on the market, an acquired taste. Hydra, god among fish. Look at that. It's like a cheap in the wither. Psychofish, saps the psychic energies of nearby humans. Bouncy Castle, this fish has come into contact with an experimental superandrogen. Unidor, rare tropical fish with many uses in the biotech industry. Noctur, tropical fish drawn to the energy of high-frequency commercial transactions. Human, strange fish covered in shiny black plastic. Smells pretty bad. Yeah, that's why I had the Gigaflounder on the YouTube thumbnail and hanging from that Dog Freaks pole. It's because it looks really good. Bubblefish, not prepared properly, has a high chance of causing a stomach ulcer. Very cute. Please put it back. Fragfish, explodes into high-speed metal fragments when threatened. Can puncture a ship's hull easily. Flippy, common tropical fish, collective intelligence, launches suicide assaults on ship engines. Skippy, rotates its disc-like body to skip across water. Is human a body bag? No. Grab shark, pressurizes swimmers by dragging them to the bottom of the ocean. It is a buff fucking shark. Scary. Dolphin, said to be the result of human ichthyosation? Scary. Octosaur, loves drowning active divers by releasing a cloud of acid. Remember that this and the grab shark were just in a swimming pool, by the way. Hexasaur, holds absolute power over octosaurs. Slurper, come on, that's disgusting. Who would want that? Piper, makes the sound of water rushing through plumbing. Bogdo, emerges from deep in the swamp and makes disgusting grunting sounds. Eats corpses. Super Bogdo, a terrifying scream reverberates over the swamplands. It's Super Bogdo. Eats Bogdos. Swamp Sucker, unlike the benign pool sucker, this one only eats human flesh. Spiker, the spikes are hard enough to go through protective steel plates, popular as a booby trap. Gunk eel, covered in a thick, odorous, hallucinogenic paste. Lucksucker, a pulsating, writhing sensation fills your head, feeds on luck and shits out misfortune. Bunbo, sewage network traveler, smiles at you and winks. It also appears to be a car. Fish of wealth, considered a symbol of good wealth. Not worth much, though. Coiny. Avoids predators by hiding among coins. $1. Wheel of Fortune. A sign of demonic luck. Wheel of Pain. A sign of celestial punishment. It is also a tricycle wheel with a screaming face. Very cool. Zippy 3000. Broken. So close. Aegon. The Sleeper. The Sleeper. A primordial being. Creep. It won't leave you alone. Delta Force. A celestial aggressor. Also looks like the Mario and Luigi Bowser's Inside Story boss. It also has a bunch of very funny faces on it. Eternity Slurper. A primitive subterranean form of the Slurper. Who knows what that is? Mistake. Sometimes things just go wrong. Are trashed objects becoming fish in Cruelty Squad's lore? No, they're fish. Trash is trash, fish is fish. Success. Now that's what I'm talking about. Sunfish. Went extinct in the 20th century. Cubert. Some kind of speculative biology. I'm dying, I really need to stop streaming. Leaking from Redacted's head. Thrives in complete darkness. The Glarm. Darkfish. This fish is a malignant narcissist. Dark Slurper. Contains fissile material. Victim of overfishing. Darksucker. Darkness makes suckers slow and dull. Icefish. A fish perfectly adapted to sub-zero temperatures. What are you talking about? That wheel is just a fish. Have you not seen a wheel swimming around? Icecuber. Its body temperature is almost 0 Kelvin. Blossom. Fills your mind with happy thoughts. Chthonir. Transnistrian cave dweller. Herbivore. Why am I able to say Transnistrian so well, and other basic words I stumble on? Head. Someone's head infested with an extraterrestrial parasite. Pondman. Reminds you of a friend long gone. Helipod. As it spends the days flying around eating small insects, it's usually only caught at night. Engine of Chaos. Whirs and gyrates with terrifying force as you try to make sense of your life. Deadfish. Animated by regret. Trancer. Mutated by malignant sound waves and research chemicals. Fuzzoid. Exists in boundaries, limits, edges. A primitive killer. And Ballsfish. By popular demand, as seen on television. And with that, we have 2 fish to go. The next stream will be the last Fishing Friday. I thought this would take a lot longer, but look at our collection. I don't like the head fish looking down on me. There's the civilian. Are you okay in there, buddy? They're all staring at me. I like this, strip of white. There's the Hydra. Brainy. An actual frag grenade that we've stuck in here. This fella. There's the Trancer fish. In fact, let's get a better look at them, just for fun. So I'm gonna get out the Parasonic and the Pop and Go. Oh, they actually change places each time he comes, so there's some you can get a better look at. Like the civilian who's, well, like Heather said, he's just vibing. They're fine. Oh god, that would be incredible. The game that should not be. To be fair, this probably is the average Finnish fishing game. Yeah, there's just a flesh rat in there. Beautiful. There's our Wheel of Fortune. Helipod. Fuzzoid. Hexagloom. Whatever. Trancer. This is fun. Oh, there's the Zippy 3000 that we just stuffed in there. I really like how they just put in some of the joke items. I wonder, can we find the the smelly plastic fish? I mean, the wheel of... Oh, there it is. Let's restart this level to get a better look at the, cool bag. Yeah, the fish are all admiring me. They're like, wow, that guy really did it. Let's see if we get a better look at the bag. Yeah, that is a really small bag. It's just our coworker. He's having a swim. What, you got a problem back there? This really is just a lovely feature to have all of these in a big fucked up tank and you just get to see all of your chud children. Anyways, with that, Cream, you're on thin ice. With that, oh, actually, now that you mention it, with it facing you, the Zippy is threatening to kill me. In fact, it looks like the body, the plastic thing is pointing a gun at me. This man wants me dead. This guy's chilling, though. Maybe not for long with the grabber shark, but he's vibing. Well, yeah, it's a fish. This one's a murderous fish. That one, too. Anyways, thank you for coming along. Next, I guess Friday, I guess I'm just doing this now. No it isn't. It's just a really aggressive fish with a gun. Look at it, it's even swimming. See? It's a fish. We all knew this. That's a fish too. And so is this DVD looking at me. With that, I'm gonna call that the end of the stream. Thank you very much, everyone, for joining me for this. We should be able to finish this off fairly easy next time. I just have to, on my own time, get to, what's it called? Trauma Loop. Thank you very much. Good night, everyone. Bubblefish says goodbye. Please let him free.